Hi everyone, welcome back to the chat. There's going to be a reading here for what is going on in your current situation. Let's get into it right away with pile one, alright? Hi pile one, what is currently going on in your love situation? So let's go on with it right now. Let's see what's going on in your current situation. Let's pull a story and some clarifiers, right? What's currently going on in your situation? Pile one. Nine of Swords, the Moon, Strength, Four of Swords, Nine of Wands, and Seven of Cups, with the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. Okay, you could have been dealing with an air sign or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, the point is here is that you want to be alone. You are tired of immature connections with the Page of Wands underneath the Hermit. The point is, you've been dealing with a lot of turmoil that is brought to your way due to uncertainties. There are connections that you become entangled in, and these connections all have to do with emotional unavailability while there are emotions present. So I feel like you and the person you meet, it could be this stingy energy about who's going to reveal their feelings first, or it's like a battle of wits instead of releasing yourself to the connection. So I feel like you have been meeting a lot of emotionally unavailable people. They could be emotional people, but they're emotionally unavailable in the sense that you're unable to fully connect with somebody despite seeing some kind of similar nature between you and these people. What I feel like this is a test testing your strength and your patience. This is some situation that has come up because it seems to be some kind of soft spot for you. So I feel like these relationships are setting the stage for you to become less confused when it comes to your options or your desires. Um, there's like an energy of you having to hold yourself back from communicating because of the trauma involved within the situation, and these relationships seem to echo a previous relationship, right, in your life. So like the pain is not a new thing. The new situation brings up an old pain, right, a previous pain. And how I see that you're coping with that is that you've shut down. You're not going to talk about it with anyone because you feel very wounded in the situation with the Nine of Wands there. You feel that your passions lead you to rejections. And this has led you to feel very confused and uh, in a situation where you can't tell between your options which ones are best. And for this reason, I feel like you are in a recluse right now. You are staying by yourself. There's like dogs whimpering out there. This reading is about to end soon. This conflict is coming from you needing healing and you wanting it. You are only going towards a positive direction. It's not, please do not blame yourself for what you're dealing with. It's just that this situation has come up to bring your attention back to what is missing within your vetting process. All right? You're not, this is not about blaming you, right? The situation is just such that lack is still present in your your sights. Like perhaps you're not fully honest about what the person in front of you lacks. Perhaps you're brushing that off and accepting their brokenness because I feel like you understand the partner's lack, but the thing is, perhaps you're overlooking it. The truth is that these people are not for you. You're reaching a next level of opening up, but these people are still stuck in the swamp that you're escaping from. You can't feel sorry for these people. That's the bottom line. I'm not gonna let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Why are they dealing with their options? It's because you are moving away from the old types of options that you had. You're moving to the unknown. You may not have someone new yet, but you're moving to the unknown direction about what is going to come there. You're not certain of, but you know you're already certain that the unknown is still better than what you have, right, Pawan? So what I'm seeing here is that the wounds have become too much, and that's okay. The point is, you're now hurt enough to leave, and you're not looking back. All right, Pawan, I love you guys. See you on the next one, all right? Take care. Hey, Pal 2, what is currently going on in your situation? This is a love reading, so let's get into it right away. Pile 2, what is currently going on in Pile 2's situation? Let me get 5 cards. Pile 2. 8 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, Judgment, Knight of Swords, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Alright, so, the Emperor. I feel like you have reached a point where there are non-negotiables in the current love situation that you have. And I feel like you were giving in this situation, giving resources and emotions in the situation. And it led to you making a final decision. I feel like you may have had an argument, or that is on the brink. You're on the brink of having this argument, this debate about the pain you may have felt in this connection. I feel like there were harsh words exchanged, maybe not from both sides. It could have been one side as well. Maybe this person said something that just rubbed you the wrong way, and you've made a final decision based on that reckless communication. And what has happened is that you realize that it's not fair for you. I feel like you're coming from a perspective that you almost have it all, and this person didn't really appreciate your generosity. So because of that, I feel like you're taking yourself out of the situation. You're going to be doing so with messages or speech, right? It could be a phone call for some of you. It could be a face-to-face conversation. For some of you, it could just be a text message or an email. But the main point I'm seeing here is that you are doing this for the sake of your own stability. I feel like you're going to be healing. And after that, soon after you make that stable healing energy flow in your life, I feel like you are going to be receiving an offer from someone else. This could be a job or a connection that is going to be very financially abundant for you. It's going to be a net positive because you're starting to say no to things. Saying no to things that you are... Once you understand something has no value for you, you're saying no right then and there, right? You're not going to overthink your verdict, right? You're going to be saying no to something that is not completely a good idea, and you're going to be doing that right away. Okay? I see there's a lot of strategy behind it. You're not going to be apologetic about it because there's enough thought behind it. These people may try to use lust to reel you back in, but I feel like you are going to be denying that because you're more powerful than them. You're coming from the psychic perspective, right? That you can see their game. So right away you're not going to be in a dilemma about any lover after this point. All right? I feel like your defenses are going up because you sense the manipulation from these people. Magician reverse and the King of Cups, right? You sense that these people are using your heartstrings against you, and you're walking away. And you have a very practical argument as well as an emotional argument. And these factors are going to help you push these people away. And what are they after? They're after your abundance. Perhaps you led these relationships with your wallet or some kind of proof that you were stable, and because of that, that erupted these people's greed. However, you've been making relationships with people that are very traumatized. These people themselves are very defensive and have been trying to use success to hide their own brokenness. So they're also trying to leech off of your success. These people don't really love you, right? And I know that you know that already. I feel like that's the next chapter for you in this connection. What else does pile 2 need to know? You are moving to a better space. You may have one or more supportive friends along for the ride. All right, pile 2, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Hi, pile 3. This is going to be a reading here for what is currently going on in your situation. Let's get into it right away, right? What's going on with my pile 3 situation? Let's grab 5 to 6 cards. What's going on in my pile 3 situation? Let's see. No, let's see. Not at all. That's the worst shuffle I've ever done in this channel. Out of these 1,400 videos on YouTube, that was the worst shuffle I ever did in my life. Alright, let's go. What's going on with pile 3? The Lovers, Strength, Knight of Wands, 7 Swords, 8 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Alright, so there are 7 cards here. 7 is a representative of conflict. You had a very sexually charged relationship, alright, here, with the Gemini, Leo, or fire sign. You two are at odds because there are some details that you feel you both are hiding from each other, and this is going to lead to you going your own separate ways. Excuse me. I feel like you two realized along the way that you two weren't a good fit for each other anymore sexually, and you both are cutting each other off. I feel like you know each other from the workplace. This could be a connection where one of you is superior to the other, right? And you two are very both sexually attracted to each other. You both very much so make each other happy, or feel happy rather. But there seems to be like a clash of egos here, or a clash of lifestyle that is causing you two to part ways. I feel like your own individual stability is jeopardized. And because of that, I feel like there are going to be irreconcilable differences in this connection. This could be like a divorce where both people are to blame. I feel like some of you listening to this reading could have had to deal with infidelity. All right? I feel like some of you had to deal with a lot of abuse, verbal abuse. I feel like a lot of you had to deal with the fact that there are vast spiritual differences and discrepancies between each other and each other's lifestyles. So you are two people who are very attracted to each other, but the superficial attraction and connection, like, you can also have a connection that's superficial, that has nothing to do with the looks. But I see it's both, like, superficially you guys like each other's looks, and you both picked each other's brain also superficially. But when it came to life path, like life decisions, commitments for the future that you two were making, the different investments you guys are making for your own respective futures, I think you both started to see that those are not consistent with each other. As a matter of fact, they kind of contradict each other. I feel like was an amicable separation. This was cordial. However, there was some sneakiness involved before it built up to this point where you both are agreeing to break your home. I see that the home life was very stable, but something was exposed about your contrasting personalities. And I think you both agree that this can't go forward. I feel like you both are very well off, right? Like, no one is like winning in the divorce here. It's just that you both fell for each other very quickly, and as things progressed, you notice that your missions don't complement each other. Very sad. I feel like you both have good heads on your shoulders, but a time came where you just started trusting each other less and less, and the attraction became also less and less, and the further you two planned your futures, it just seemed like the other person was in it less and less. And I feel like you two are calling it quits, but I feel like you two have a mutual respect and love for each other. It's just that this dilemma boils down to, do you want to be poor or rich? And if you don't have your partner's support in your wealth, what's the alternative here? And I feel like that's the end of the story. You both would feel very tortured if it continues this way. You two would eventually divorce anyway. I mean, remember, no tarot reading has the future set in stone. It's just that the way you two are now, if this goes on, this is the same future you both have realized. And you're not going to deal with that. So I feel like you two are going to agree to separate. And it's for the best, according to this tarot reading. All right, Tarot 3, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.